Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm a convert to the church. I had this interesting religious experience where I was exposed to a lot of different denominations of Christianity growing up, and I explored Buddhism as Islam. I did the Catholic RCIA, which is kind of like their adult conversion process, and none of this ever felt right. Then one day I'm at work, and I'm on my break, and I'm reading Around the World in 80 Days, and Passepartout's in the train car, and there's a sign that mentions Mormon elders. And I was vaguely familiar with the idea of Mormon because there had been commercials then and people were knocking on doors when I was growing up, but I didn't know anything. So I tried to get Book of Mormon from the website. My first few attempts, nothing ever happened. So I go into a chat room, and it was just like ldschat.com, which is gone now. And how do I get one of these Books of Mormon? And some lady was in there, and she was just like, well, where do you live? And I'm like, Indianapolis. And she's like, me too. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And she invited me to what we call Institute that night, a couple hours later. So I go to it, and she introduces me to the missionaries. I do the discussion at her family's house, and I decided to join the church. When I heard about these things like continued revelation and living prophets, that there was this collection of records called the Book of Mormon, which was restored to us to the prophet Joseph Smith, and then he prayed about what church was right, and all of this started moving to restore the church in modern times. And the idea of that was just wonderful. Why would God stop talking to us? Why would Jesus only come to one group of people? And then we have this other testament of Jesus Christ in the Book of Mormon. It says it right there in the beginning that it's another testament. And that just was wonderful. So I joined the church, and it was kind of hard at first because there's lots of these terms you don't know, and there's these things you don't know, and you keep going. And the more I learned, just the more I grew, and the more I felt like I was doing something right. Fast forward, I'm now married to someone that served a mission. I was sealed in a temple. How cool is that? I teach gospel doctrine. I teach New Testament. I never thought I would do something like that. But here I am helping people carry out God's work, the plan of salvation, the plan of redemption. I'm going through this process and helping others. And I also get the benefit of doing some online moderation for church-positive content, where on a YouTube channel I respond to the comments for the Saints Unscripted. And I get to help people and point them in the direction to find the answer that they might not have. And I get to do that on a subreddit called Latter-day Saints. And it's just wonderful because I'm carrying out God's work on earth. And I believe the church is true, and I say these things in the name of the Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.